Morning. What is it today? 5th-ish? Yeah, 5th of Jan. Falling behind on the editing because I've got so much other stuff to do, but it's fine. I'll get a couple of videos that I didn't up today. Where are we at? Yesterday was a right day. Got 12 cocktail videos done, which is cool. Just trying to create something that's not pushy, it's not salesy. It's just trying to give, people on Instagram and that a bit of value, some content that they can hopefully learn something from and get some recipes to make some delicious cocktails. So it's fun. I like making cocktails. I like drinking cocktails. So a bit early in the morning, starting at 9:30, but that's all good. Played squash again last night with three of the guys. But man, my recovery is so slow. I was in so much pain, my hips and groin basically. I feel like I'm got an issue, so I really need to start focusing on squash fitness if you want to get any better flexibility. So yeah, sent out a New Year email to the mailing list, generated an order which I'm currently on my way into work to send. One of our regulars, it's his 4th order. And it's so cool, like we've only been going a few months and we've already got people that are ordering like 4 or 5 times, which is really nice. Really nice to see when you see those familiar names pop up. He's ordered one of the new dark spiced, so that's really cool. I was planning just to be at home today doing a bit of admin, doing some editing, but I saw it this morning. I thought I'd just run in. I got a meeting at 1 which I want to be back home for. So yeah, I got the monthly VAT return sorted. It's gonna be the first one where I have to pay, which I'm not looking forward to because we don't have any money to pay a VAT bill. And then been in touch with a few influencers, just rum people on Instagram, just reaching out to try and do some sort of collabs just to try and promote the landlord. So I've got a call with one today, another one who's pretty interested in reviewing, and another guy who's got about 20,000 followers has messaged today saying he's really interested, so that's cool. Hopefully I'll just send him some for him to play with and he can deliver on that. I did have a guy end of last year, sort of December time, that I sent some rum to, set him up on an affiliate program, and I haven't seen anything, so no doubt that was a fucking blag and a lesson to be learned. So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna shoot into work now, do this order, come home, do a bit more probably video editing. I do need to contact Waitrose and Morrison's. Actually, I might ring them, and then Master and Malt and the Whiskey Exchange to try and get sort of specialty drinks, to try and get listed with them, because although they'll absorb my margin, it's obviously an exposure that I need. We make a few quid a bottle, then c'est la vie, I suppose. So yeah, it's a bit worrying when I don't have enough money in the bank to cover this month's rent and all the other bills. Fucking insurance, my god. I mean, I hate insurance at the best of times, but these guys are fucking crooks. They're charging me a fortune to get to it for a year and then move on, I think. But I had to pay out like just over $2,000 for an explosive atmospheres test, which they're now pressing me on for when am I going to implement the suggested changes, which are clear as mud. There's one that's like ventilation, that there should be some airflow management, like a fan or something like that. I'm literally going to get a fucking floor standing fan, and if there's a vapor leak, I will turn the fan on and blow it. Like, fucking hell. So the only way the still is going to leak vapor is if the condenser doesn't work and it just boils vapor and or it leaks out one of the joints. But fucking hell, you know what it's like. Arseholes, absolute fucking arseholes. And they won't pay out when something goes wrong because they never do. And if they did, then I'd still have fucking restaurants. But anyway, I digress. Probably tell I'm not in the best mood today. Kids are being fucking challenging. And if you're watching this in the future, so George has just given up sleeping. He wakes up multiple times a night. He moved up to a bigger room on Tuesday when we went back to nursery, and it's just thrown him. He just seems angry and upset all the time. He's waking up too early, he's tired. Nothing seems to make him happy. He doesn't want to go in his room and take him to nursery. And then this morning we had a fucking shit fit because we wouldn't let him take his Paw Patrol characters into nursery, because funny enough, other kids like it and they want to take it, and he doesn't like it and he gets upset, and sometimes he loses stuff. But Fee spent like 5 minutes with him screaming in the room, and they just came out to the car and got the toys and took them in, and I was like, fuck it, lose them. I couldn't care less. It's a valuable lesson to learn. Hopefully he's calmed down and having a nice day. We'll find out a bit later. So yeah, that's about it really. Got a new toy because I broke my alcohol meter the other day. Luckily this one's come really quickly, but it's 400 quid that I didn't need to spend. But it's good because it means I can test the low wines that I produced the other day, and then next week I can do a cutting crown on what I've got. So, and then I can start spicing it, getting stuff ready for more dark spice. Got a bag of coconut, desiccated coconut, which I'm going to test because people keep asking for a coconut rum. I wanted to do something like really cool, like almost like fat washing it with coconut oil as well. But there's no way I could even remotely calculate the ABV on it. So not going to do that. And the plan is to infuse base distillate with desiccated coconut, and then get a pan and toast some desiccated coconut and put that into a separate distillate. See kind of what gives the best flavor profile. I do love this part of it, like trying to play and just, you know, create some flavors, see what you can come up with, and see what tastes good and see what people like more than anything. Because one thing I realized talking to these influencers is like they all review all these like barrel aged Caribbean rums and all this and that, and like I'm not even remotely interested in what the big distilleries are doing, because I can't do it, because I don't have the volume, I don't have this economy of scale to compete with price, but I also don't have their history and heritage, and I don't have warehouses full of barrels of rum that I can just pluck when they're ready. So I am going to barrel age at some point, hoping this year, but well, need some money. But otherwise I'm just going to focus on producing these like really nice flavoured rums. Everything's gone down really well so far, so yeah. Oh yeah, and then today I've got to send another email to the mailing list, and this time telling them that we're going to cancel all the sample requests because there's just so many fucking assholes. And like, you know, we cop in touch. Like, I should have stopped the promotion the moment it kicked off, but naively I got all excited thinking like we had like nearly 20,000 sign-ups and like 10,000 orders. I was like, yeah, it's like the start we wanted. You know, it cost us 40 grand to send free samples out. So I've explained that to people, and I've said like it's going to take like a year, if not more, to send this out. And every time I send an email for a couple of weeks, I just get these fucking emails from people like, where's my sample? I ordered a sample from you ages ago. Have you sent them all out? I haven't got mine, and stuff like this. It's just like, you know what? Fuck off. Because, yeah, I'm trying to promote my business by doing something nice, by giving something away for nothing. Didn't even charge postage until the last 200 when I suddenly thought, shit, let's try and get some money. So yeah, I'm going to tell them, and hopefully it will just weed out these fucking arseholes, because I'm just going to convert people's requests into a £5 voucher. It can then go online now, reorder a miniature, which is £5, pay the postage, important, and it's based on the current stock that I have. So then I'll just send them out that day, and then there's no more hanging around, there's no more waiting. And I don't care if I upset a load of people, because there's so many fucking blaggers out there from this freestuff.com website. Like, they don't give a shit about my product, they don't care. They just get a little bit of a fucking hard on by getting something free. I've had people email me saying just cancel it because I just ordered loads of free stuff. Like, I'm not even that interested. It's just like, I didn't know that this existed when I did a basic promotion with a Facebook ad. Just fucking like crazy. And then Facebook ads, like, you're getting nowhere. So I found a course, which I'm going to do to really get into the Facebook ads and how to set them up properly and all this other jazz. I need some magic. I need something magical now that will generate some sales this month. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm going to pay the rent, etc. But we'll figure it out. We always do. I had many moments like this with the restaurants where I would be like short, freaking out because I couldn't pay the payroll or something like that. But it always comes good in the end. So I'll figure it out. We'll get there. This time next year, hopefully things will be a little bit easier. We'll have a bit of cash flow, but it's all that fun shit in the beginning of starting a business with nothing. Anyway, I'm nearly at work, so I might record the old ABV testing and see what this little gadget's like. Cheers. Okay, so here is the little alcohol meter I mentioned. If I shake it, it's quiet. Here's my old one. Not good. So yeah, it's really cool. You can see the little lights flashing in there. It basically, you get a tiny amount of your booze in here, Like, you don't even need 10 mil. You stick it on to there and basically pump it through, and it pumps into this little tube here, around, and then out the other side. So you don't lose any of that liquid, but what happened there? Got a bit leery. But the good thing is that it accounts for the temperature of the liquid, because you have to, for HMRC, you have to log your ABV at 20 degrees, but like it's 9 degrees in here. It comes off of the still like 10 degrees. So this is the old school hydrometer that measures basically the density, I think, but it doesn't account for temperature. So if it's a low temperature, obviously the liquid's more dense, and therefore it's going to give the wrong reading, which is why I haven't bothered with that. Well, I've just waited. So I'm going to quickly get this done, so I'll show you what to do there. Okay, so in here I've got my barrel of low wines I made the other day. Smells delicious. It's not as delicious as, the good stuff. Rum. That's what I'm making, that rum. So it links through Bluetooth to an app. What I'm going to do is hit start. It's going to connect. Oh, hang on, unless I need to actually... No, we're there. It's whirring, doing its thing. So just quickly, basically just push that through, nice and gently. So yeah, that distillate is at 10.8 degrees Celsius. And 11 degrees Celsius. It's about 40%. I went a bit too quick, so I'm going to do that again. Good. 39% alcohol. And that's it. Literally run it out, turn it off, job done. Turn the app off, and then I'll log that. So yeah, so then next week I'm going to combine this with what's in here that was before Christmas. Probably add some feints in just to bulk it out, and then we'll do a cut and run, so I'll catch up then.